All right, we're at the home of everything, Frederick. That's 401 North Market Street. It's in downtown. Look who just breezed in through the door, Marilyn Herbert.
Yep, it's me again,
A journey. I did not know. You just shared with me. You manage also the Harford County Alzheimer's, the Walk to End Alzheimer's.
Yes, so I'm the main point person for both the walk here in Frederick and the one that takes place in Aberdeen.
Yeah.
And both of those events represent 7 counties total.
Wow,
So it's, but we're busy all season long. We have walks all across the state from late September into early November. So find a walk near you.
I was just going to say.
Of course, we love you here in Frederick.
Yeah, of course. But if you know somebody in another county, please have them look out for a walk because they're all starting right now. And we want to get as many people to participate as possible because obviously the goal is to end Alzheimer's altogether or to give more money to research and so that the next generation can outlive this terrible disease.
We're hopeful that we'll have a cure in our lifetime.
Yeah.
And certainly I would want that for the next generations as well. And in the meantime, there are many treatments being developed that can extend for some people the length of their life as well as their quality of life. So we really, one of our main missions is to push not only the risk reduction, because there are things you can do to reduce your risk, but early detection is so important.
So important. So why don't we talk about that risk reduction things, like a couple of tips that people can do right now to maybe prevent or at least, put off maybe getting Alzheimer's.
Okay. Well, when it comes to Alzheimer's and even some of the other dementias, and we do serve those with all dementias, Alzheimer's being the most prevalent one, there are a few important takeaways. First of all, we found that what is good for your heart is also good for your brain.
Oh.
So the things that you would do to reduce your risk of cardiovascular disease and stroke, those same tips of activity and healthy eating and clean eating apply when it comes to Alzheimer's and some of the other dementias. In addition, there's been some interesting things that have come up in the last few years through our research. One is that there is a profound correlation, increased risk for those that eat a lot of processed foods. So we know that highly processed foods are not good for us.
Right.
That said, even beyond what we were expecting, there seems to be a correlation.
Whoa.
So eat clean, eat healthy.
Get on. I'll tell you, the one great thing about social media, though, is you can learn. We've learned how to bake our own bread, so we do that weekly now. I've learned there's a girl I follow on TikTok who makes all the stuff you love, but from scratch, and shows how easy it is, and you control what goes in that food, which means you're controlling what goes in your body, and it can be simple. I think we need to get back to that. That convenience food is just not great for us at all.
Not good. Not the things that we buy at the store. They say try to avoid the inner aisles.
Inner aisle. That's right.
But also, of course, fast food and other things like that are, could be a pitfall. And in addition, one of the other profound things with risk reduction is brain activity. So you may have heard, do brain games and do crossword puzzles and things. Those are all good. But what we found is also profound is learning brand new things, not just keeping doing the same things.
Okay.
So for example, someone that is older that decides to learn a musical instrument that never played before, or learn a second language, or go back to school and take some math classes or whatever, doing something brand new seems to stimulate the brain more than simply doing the crossword puzzles and Sudoku and things like that.
Which are also great. I tell Mama Cone all the time, she's always playing her word games, which is great, but we also teach her how to use the POS system here and all of that too. So that's great to know. You can teach an older dog new tricks, right?
Yes. I went back to school as an adult and I did pretty well in math. And I thought I was hopeless. So you never know. You might surprise yourself.
I think I know I'm hopeless in math. But it is good. And I just think about when I learn something new, while we try to fight it, we don't like the change. When I have to learn a new system or something new on the computer or a new skill, like I tried to learn crocheting or something like that. It really does tap into something else in your brain. So that's really good to know. Yeah. All right. The walk is coming up here in Frederick on October 12th. October 12th. You can go to alz.org.
/walk. And find, you do your zip code, and it'll bring up the walks closest to you. And if you're in Frederick County, Frederick will come up first.
Yeah.
But if the date doesn't work for you, you might consider going to Annapolis or Howard County.
Yeah, absolutely. Because when you support any of the walks in Maryland, it supports the people in Maryland as well, giving back. So with these walks, you can join a team or start a team. You can crowdfund your fundraising, or you can just write a donation check. You should come out. It's at Keys Stadium on the 12th. That's a Sunday, right?
And it's a Sunday, and the gates open, so to speak, at 11 a.m. There are some exhibitors and activities, and then our opening ceremony, immediately followed by the walk, is at noon.
Okay.
So come on out. It's a great uplifting day. You'll see people of all ages there. For some that whose families are impacted or they're impacted themselves, they will see other people when we have our Promise Garden ceremony holding up flowers. And for some, they've never really, they don't know anybody right now that's going through what they're going through as a caregiver or someone living with the disease. So it's very meaningful, powerful, but it's also upbeat because what we're doing is fighting back.
Right. Yeah, not a solemn day. It is really just a day of joy and moving forward and being amongst people who understand or want to help the cause. So go to alz.org and register a team, sign up, find a walk near you. And what are the other things Frederick can do to help throughout the year, even beyond the walk?
Okay. Well, I will touch, though, again on the walk, in that we also are looking for volunteers.
Okay.
So you can get in touch with me through the walk website that you would be led to for Frederick. My email address and phone number are there, but we are looking for volunteers.
Okay.
Volunteer registration is
and
open.
What would volunteers be doing? How do they help you?
It's a variety of things, and it's all on the job training. We have volunteers that are greeting everyone as they arrive, and if those that arrive have not yet registered, they help them get them registered.
Nice.
We have volunteers at the different stations, like the Fun Zone, Kids Zone.
Oh, excellent.
And we have volunteers even along the walk route, because we have a halfway point that there's cheerleaders and a water station.
Because you walk all the way toward downtown, right?
Yeah, down to Carroll Creek and around part of Carroll Creek and back. So it's a nice, diverse scenery, beautiful things.
Yeah.
But year round, we do have a walk committee, and we meet pretty much year round. We maybe take the holidays off for a break, but we are looking for people that are passionate about this cause, to be involved with things, everything from planning the event day, we call that our event experience team, to everything that goes on year round with promoting the walk, community fairs, making phone calls, all kinds of things.
Yeah.
And we will be looking for a 2026 walk chair.
Okay.
So if you're a leader looking for a really impactful, fun opportunity that does go year round, we are interviewing our walk chairs for 2026. Now, those chairs would typically be leaders that are out there in the community meeting other leaders and business owners, because they would also be help bringing in sponsorships, and also walk teams, corporate walk teams. And there's no fee to register and no minimum fundraising required. But of course, money helps make this all happen.
Yes,
and
of course.
That support to people that need it.
That's really interesting. Okay, so if you're a go-getter and you're involved in the community right now, this could be a great opportunity for you to strut your stuff for 2026. But right now, you need to head over to alz.org, register yourself and your team to be at the walk on October 12th. It's at Keys Stadium, and there's a whole afternoon of fun starting at 11, kicking things off. My good friend Tom Whalen will be there from WFRE. And I'll be out there as well. We'll stop by and make sure it's a great day for everybody here in Frederick. We thank you so much for all the hard work. We know it's a lot of work to put these things together. You're doing it in 2 counties that are not quite adjacent to one another, so we know that it's a lot.
I'm everywhere.
Yeah, I know you are everywhere, and we hope that Frederick reaches out and support you. Volunteers are needed on October 12th, and also an event chair for next year. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Danny, and thank you, home of everything Frederick, and Good Morning Frederick.
Of course, always. All right, thank you guys for watching.